Arseniy Yatsenyuk is a former Prime Minister of Ukraine, now the chair of the Kiev Security Forum. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, Johnny.
Hello,
Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much for joining us. Can I ask you first of all about the President Trump peace proposal? Is there anything in it that you like?
Well, frankly speaking, far from that. That's not the peace proposal, and this peace proposal definitely have been crafted by Russians and then translated into English, into American English, with a very bad translator. So the thing is that this is not a peace plan. This is a kind of crawling capitulation, completely unacceptable. And my message to my American friends is as follows. If the U.S. accept this kind of ploy plan, without the consent of the European Union, it means that it amounts to de facto withdrawal of the United States of America from NATO. Because this plan poses the threat not only to Ukraine. This is not just a capitulation plan for Ukraine. This is a clear-cut capitulation plan for the entire free world and NATO. And I hope that this administration has to rethink and has to be very serious. And you see what's going on in DC. Not everyone is happy with this plan, both among Dems and Republicans. So, and President Trump today has made a U-turn saying that this is not the final plan. So I ask this administration to be very serious about the threat that Russia poses to the United States national security. And we have urgently to rewrite and revamp this plan. This is to be not a capitulation plan, but the plan for victory.
You understand there are people in America and there are people in Europe who say that at the heart of this plan is a very cold, realistic view of how this war will end. And in particular, and it pains me to say it to a Ukrainian and to a country that has fought so hard for so long. In particular, you will not get Crimea back. You will not get the areas that are currently occupied back. You will not join NATO. That these are inevitable, and the longer you fight, all you will do is lose more people.
Johnny, you are in London, and you know better than I what your Prime Minister Chamberlain brought from Germany. You are well aware about the Munich so-called peace deal of 1938. And it was Churchill who said, no, we are going to fight like hell. And no one believed that the UK is to withstand these kind of mighty, like Nazi Germany was. And no one even believed that the US with FDR would join this fight. And similar happened with the Baltic states, with the Eastern Germany, and I can provide you with a number of historic parallels. Sure. So my message to you is, look, no one believed that Ukraine can withstand the Russian aggression for 11 years and all-out war for practically 4 years. It means, but in the end, we've done this and we are doing this. So my message to everyone who wants to appease the aggressor, we had this in our history, and we will never repeat this notorious history. We will defend the sovereignty of Ukraine, and now it's up to the free world to make Ukraine to prevail in this war, period.
President Zelensky on Friday night spoke of the country facing a very unhappy choice between the loss of its dignity and the loss of an ally, that ally being the United States. This is when the US was saying, you know, this is your deal, now take it. Can you go on without the United States, without the support of the United States?
Let me rephrase President Zelensky. We could face the loss of dignity of the US, which I would never buy, because I still believe in the Statue of Liberty. I still believe in the democratic values that the US upholds, and I still believe that the US will and is the leader of the free world. We cannot win this fight without Americans, and I want to be very clear. And Europeans know this, and Russians know this. And now it's up to this administration to decide on which side of the aisle this administration is right now.
Arseniy Yatsenyuk.
On which side of the history.
Yeah. No, we will thank you. You have made your position very, very clear, and we're grateful for the time that you've given us this afternoon. Arseniy Yatsenyuk, thank you very much.